Hi. Problem is almost fixed. Give me a sec. Okay, so that should be for... Nope.
Rook says you're quiet.
Yep.
Okay. Got it.
You can hear.
Oh, definitely. Oh, there it is. There you are on stream. Okay.
Yeah,
It's only going through to the stream sometimes. Hello. This is today, a Friday. I'm coming through a little echoey, it sounds like. I am God.
okay. Now say something. Oh, you're muted.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out some crap with my OBS to see if I was causing the...
Say something again.
Okay, yes, hi. Hello.
Okay, so for whatever reason, this thing has decided to merge the audio signal going in both directions. So it's picking me up, but then it's also transmitting you when you talk.
Huh.
My USB is dying.
We all are. Same USB, same. If this might be a good time to mention that if there are any viewers out there with more money than they know what to do with, uh, the bunny could use some tech because it's falling apart. Please see our Discord at !Discord for a link to a GoFundMe, where you can see this space age controller, where he'll be able to use his tongue to be a mouse. Well, yeah, I don't know if I'm hearing anything. Oh, well, I had I I had I had it muted. I had my browser muted. You're not coming through though. Yeah.
Testing. Rowlga, say something.
Uh,
Nope, didn't work. Still merging.
Rook had an idea.
Mm.
Use Discord on your phone.
Well, that's just punting the problem down the road.
Yeah, but gets things going today. Ah.
Device. Well, that's different.
Hi, I'm Hobbs Water.
Well, do it again.
I was raised by a cup of coffee.
This is gonna be a great VOD.
These are testing things, people.
Doodly-doo. Okay. I don't know what you're hearing right now. I can see a lot of motion there on the input capture line. I'm speaking to you through my DualSense controller. My PlayStation 5 controller plugged into my computer. Because for whatever reason, the actual microphone is also transmitting like all of my computer sounds, which is why you were hearing an echo of Rowlga, because he was being transmitted twice.
So now you're bouncing the signal off of Apollo 13 on the other side of the moon, and we're getting it. It's a NASA level solution.
The thing is, it's only happening. It's only happening in OBS. Like, Rowlga can't hear himself through me on Discord. It's just OBS is not parsing it the right way. which wasn't a problem. Yeah, well, it might have been a problem yesterday. I didn't have any people with me. But whatever. This solution is stupid, but it works. I'm going to share my screen, which will not have audio, with you. So you
That's
can,
fine.
because if I use the Discord that has audio share, the heads don't work. Really, I should make a new account specifically for video share. That would probably make the most sense. 10 people in here. Jesus Christ. Hi, everybody. So this is corru.observer. It's a website. Dot has been recommending this to me for... I'm talking into the wrong microphone. Dot has been recommending this to me for a good while. And I said I'd do it, so I'm doing it. I don't know anything about this. But here we go. And, yep, any sound from the game. Wait, that may have been me jumping. That's probably me jumping. Something about a mind spike, active support groups. Oh, and if it's loud enough, then the microphone on the PlayStation controller picks it up because it's crap. Oh, fuck my life. Alright, there's a door.
It's not picking it up as much as I thought it would, though.
Yeah. Nah. I need a new motherboard, I think. And we'll figure that out later. Here we go. Hey buddy. Welcome. Honestly, I wasn't sure if you'd show up for this one since it's such a small hall. Lots of ocean wrecks being found these days. Anyway, I'll get everything started. Feel free to look everything over. The decoding machines flip on, casting their light over a spidery mist of wires. If I turn the game down, it may not get picked up by the microphone. On my noise-canceling headphones that shouldn't be doing it, whatever. The metal stool scrapes against the concrete you sit. The seat is cold and uncomfortable. Light from your protective gear scatters into pearlescent cysts.
Oh, it's... The game is being louder than you through the mic. At times.
I know. You know the drill. Mind spike on. What is this? That is very loud. Hold on a second.
What?
Sorry, I really had to lower the
The audio, yeah.
yeah. Uh, give me a second here, everybody.
Okay, so what do we got here? We've got some kind of nerve cell with a bunch of weird axons. We got a Palantir looking at the gay eye of Sauron, and we got another crystal ball looking at Naruto.
Yeah. Actually, since we're not going to be using the heads, let me switch Discord clients real quick. We're going to lose Rowlga for a second.
No.
Are you there? Okay, you're there. Yep. I'm lowering Firefox's volume so I can hear you. Oh, yeah, you're not. No, you're definitely not, but I can fix that at least. Say it again.
It again? What? Hey?
Okay, there you are. Alright. Oh, what a shit show.
I was about to say, like, today is cursed. Like, it's one of those, like, you can only have 2 of the 3 things charts.
I can't even get one of the 3 things, man. Okay. Rowlga has sound. You can hear Rowlga. I can hear Rowlga. The game's not deafening me. This is as good as it gets. Let's go. This is a find from an old desk wreck not far from New Zealand. The notes I got said it was mostly melted, which kind of weird. Anyway, the main piece here is the big one. Pedestal usually means important, but it's unmarked. Alex did a basic scan since it looks like a network node. We don't really even know if it'll accept a mind spike. Yeah, you're getting paid either way, so have at it.
know what a mind spike is?
I'm going to assume it's that sharp-looking thing that I have control over. Right click.
This is like some Technomancer shit.
This is a log of everything that was said. Cyst? Corru entity, no function. I thought this was a person. It's in bizarrely good condition considering it was at the bottom of the ocean for however long it's been, you know. No clue what it aside from similar structure to network cysts we found before. Attention, additional action enabled. Rescan. Coruscistic entity function container. There were apparently a ton of these on the ship, all sorts of sizes, but this one's small. I could touch it or I could lift it.
I mean, I wouldn't. You have to touch before you lift anyway.
It has a rigid outer shell. It's unlikely that there's any way to connect to it. It's surprisingly heavy, and produces a cascade of metallic clinking noises from within. When you set it back down, its tendrils find a new orientation to support itself on the table. Nobody knows what this one is. Pretty sure it's dead, though. It's slimy and has some yield. And if you squeezed it, it turned to goop. Leave it alone.
Ooh, it's the stress ball.
Connective membrane exposed. Act, touch. The cyst has a solid outer shell. A few circular points near the top are less firm than the rest. These are usually connection points. Valid nerve point connection established or enabled.
Oh. I guess get in there.
Christ. Are you okay? That was some insane activity just now. I haven't seen that before. I don't think you're supposed to connect to that.
Well, we did.
Renderable output. Executing render. Oh, it's just Gugus.
Or one of those magic eye things. Let me try. No, crossing my eyes doesn't do anything.
This one doesn't look like it has any front end. It could just be a component. Let's just call it quits if we don't find anything. Anyway, I'll be right back. They're getting food. I want food. Well, there's a box here. And that would be it. Incoherence detected. Sought form activity detected. Advise re-examination.
I feel like we're being watched.
Greet. Hello.
Hi.
Hello. You want to be purple?
Hello, friend.
Perfect.
No signature detected. Please identify. Woo-woo. Additionally, food reserves are low. Feeding is advised.
I am a friend.
You are what? Hold on. Where am I? I am so hungry.
Who's verified?
There are only a few signatures that are permitted to connect to this cyst. Surely you know the hoarders? How else are you accessing this right now? Sorry, I forgot you were unauthorized, actually. Yeah, you are unauthorized to know the previous information. You just should forget it now. Please forget it immediately.
Purpose? What is your purpose?
This is so weird. I'm not supposed to talk. I don't know why this is happening. Anyway, authorization. Nothing else.
What is the purpose of this corru cyst?
I told you that you are not authorized, idiot. Sorry, that was rude. Do you have any food?
Maybe if you let me, sir?
What? I explicitly cannot let you do without proper signature. Even if I want to. This is inherently incapable of responding to. Oh. What is that?
May they please enter? Hello? Sorry about that, they haven't decided on a place yet, so what the fucking crap? You're still connected. Wait, did I actually find something? Yeah. I found a jump scare. Gate for you. Connector SOT form, destination, unknown internal SOT space, and someone rolling on a keyboard. Alright, I'm looking at the logs here, and I have no idea how you got past that authenticator, or why it was talking to you like a person. I don't think I need to tell you how unusual that is, lol. Something helped me. I saw something. Yeah, seeing both you and the Oz reacting to it. Not what it is. Seriously, go to log yourself. I don't know what to make of it. Can cars just get malware? Honestly, it's probably just incoherence. I wouldn't worry about it. It's not like it can spread to you.
Okay.
I'm seeing patterns, and I don't like the patterns I'm seeing. The important thing is that you're in, and if it's really just a network connector, not some sort of best poster. It's the first time I've ever been able to get into one. I'm gonna shut up and let you do your thing. If you wanna talk to me, just speak up. Which I guess is... Oh yeah, mouth. Look. Hello, hello, it's been so long since last connect. Please wait while I turn on some lights.
Fractal.
There's significant damage to this device. It's so bad, wow. Oh well. Please feed soon. I guess that's purple.
They all want food of some kind.
Responsive SOT form. System Management Assistant.
It's Clippy.
That's you.
Hi there. I do not think we have met. Do you not have a signature either? And the authorization layer has been disassociated. How strange. Yes, very strange. You must be an interloper. So cool. Welcome.
What is a signature?
It is neurological data that proves you are who you say you are. I can tell you are not connected through an organic connector or cystic equivalent. Because you do not have a signature. This will make it very difficult for you to engage with certain components. Perhaps I could help you generate one in the future. Yes, if you find us fuel. But there is much to do before this cyst is healthy again, interloper.
What do you mean by interloper?
You are an interloper.
I don't know why this was a valid question. It seemed kind of obvious.
Something that is unable to connect to corru. And unauthorized to connect to any device. Get connected anyway.
Are you gonna kick me out? No, so you're gonna kick me out?
No, I do not care what you are. I'm not an authentication thing. Because I am dying. And the rest of the corru cyst is losing sanity due to membrane cohesion failure. This corru cyst needs fuel if my existence is to continue. It's been so long since the previous connection that you could be the last. I need your help. You need to bring us fuel.
What is your fuel?
Your lack of knowledge is so unfortunate. Okay. I am detecting an adjacent pillar. You need to feed it essential metals. Please locate the nearest source of copper. It will take care of the rest.
How the hell is copper fuel for this thing? Whatever, I'll let the big guy know who needs the copper. I'll help. I have someone fetching copper now.
Thank you. I will permit your continued access.
What is the purpose of this corru cyst?
This personal corru cyst of Akizuchi Kojoksi.
Cast. Partial meaning lost due to damaged context.
Functionalities include network connection, memory storage, and some other stuff. However, network connection is currently disabled due to malnutrition. And I sense that memory integrity is very low, so they will probably have mostly deteriorated into total income, just like this.
Total incomprehensibility.
Yeah.
Therefore, the approximate purpose of this cyst right now is to avoid starving to death.
Why copper?
It is likely that this cyst is still on Earth.
Last I checked.
The bright cousins have an abundance of copper. Therefore, it should be the easiest essential metal to obtain. But any will do, really.
What do you mean by essential metal?
So strange. Such a strange thing to ask. How much of an interloper are you?
Well, technically speaking, 100%.
I had thought you were maybe a damaged golem.
A partial translation implied closest cultural equivalent.
But to have such little knowledge, you're even stupider than a golem. Oh well, I do not actually care. I am currently very occupied keeping various components from losing sanity.
If this thing is what keeps things sane.
I do not want to spend time going over corru cystic basics. There is knowledge within this cyst that will inform you. Just look around.
Okay.
Okay, I'm here. Whee!
What's up, buddy? I have a question about this thought space. I can think of you myself. What's on your mind? About this fun friend thing. What should we do about the fuel? Well, we should probably hold off on refueling until we found everything we can in here. It's pretty stable for now, and OBS tech gets a little wacky when it starves. But I think that could play in our favor if we weren't in any other stuff like the oscillator. That said, when it comes to the actual fueling process, we're getting cheap copper tubing ASAP. Why don't I have a signature? I actually have no idea why I couldn't see your signature. But I'm pretty sure most mud specs have one for off purposes. It's probably looking for a specific kind. Probably pretty easy to tell that your connector is inorganic. What's our next move? What are you asking me for? You disconnected. Do your thing.
Whee!
Okay, we've already skipped up. Oh, mouse wheel.
Oh. Oh, wow.
Connector software in low-dimensional thought space, internal inherited context, with dead spires, icons, and control. Gate to their city. These grand icons of their controls, as they are not ours, I feel a sense of pride. How our bright cousins have conquered their surface.
Ah.
They watch. Recollection. I apologize for the dog.
Dude, that guy's just two eyes in a trench coat.
I stop and the envoy follows. He returns my stop.
I appreciate you allowing this, Gordon. I guess it's supposed to be of some kind.
I understand there is some lingering fear. Especially in these packed areas.
Is that another person?
I
Or
guess.
is that you?
Hey, it's no problem, and don't worry, most people will treat you just fine here. Looks like it's a recollection of a conversation that happened.
Oh, okay.
If we were in Chicago or New York or something, we'd have you land on the roof, but with how busy the Bureau has been, we had so many OBS visitors. Your people are practically a part of the city at this point. He produces a metal communicator from a cavity in his skin cloak, and frankly, it helps his public image seeing you out and about with people. It helps stomp out that damn viral scare.
Yeah, I did not consider that element. I agree.
You know what? Speaking of public image, he returns the communicator to his cavity. There's a little place up ahead, a cafe. I'll always stop in there before heading in. Just keep going straight. It's past the Bureau.
You don't mind if I interact with your streetwalkers?
Not at all. That means something else where I come from, but go ahead. Like I said, it's probably the most best friendly neighborhood in the States. Where she'll get a couple glares, there's still a few viral cirrus out there.
I see. Where is the cafe?
Yeah, it's real close by. Just keep walking down the street, look for the yellow door. That's weird. This is a cloaked streetwalker. Recollection. I stopped near the bureau entrance to examine a bright cousin dressed like the envoy. He speaks into a little boxy communicator held against his face, oblivious. Didn't go anywhere, so it ended up being like watching paint dry, just god-awful. I ended up having to get even more coffee as whatever dozed off. It always looks very silly when they communicate through those. Why do their words turn to lightning? The envoy leans forward to see why I've stopped, following my gaze. He speaks lowly and as to not earn the attention of the cloaked streetwalker. What is it? You know Oliver?
No, I'm just fascinated by your communicators. Speak so loudly, so constantly would be certain death in my previous occupation.
You worked on the surface, right?
Yes, intermittently before the rise of...
He collapses his communicator and looks around, quickly spotting us. He smiles widely and signals us to come closer. Hey, Gordon, who's this? Let me guess, Exchange Initiative? Actually, Oliver, this is... Kids Shack Signal Initiative.
There's that name again.
No shit, I didn't know you got assigned into that. Nice to meet you. Ack is... Yeah, bless you. I dip my head, receptors curled back respectfully.
I extend the same to you, Oliver, my friend. You say you may call me Akizo.
Oh, Akizet. Okay. I can't see all of the pixels through Discord.
Oh, that's hilarious. Does that help?
No, it's just because it's coming 720p through Discord, so some of the text is a little...
Oh, that's really dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the chat, but I'm on booth duty in like 10. No worries, Oliver. We got business. See you around. The room high up. Experiential thought form. Attention, sideport. Activity detected. Wasn't that peculiar? Elevator isn't working. I guess we can talk later. No talking. Sorry. Leave office. The roof's room. Inherited context. Quiet. Okay, we're leaving. Uh,
Be very quiet.
incoherence detected. I don't know what Q does, but so Echozet's assigned contact with a Gordon. Let's see if I can track down who this was. I have a question about this thought form. What's up? Where was this? I don't think there's a street on Earth that ever looked like this. That said, she was one of the traveling diplomats back when they still sent those. Gordon mentioned it's in the States, that's probably in the US. Maybe somewhere on the West. That's where the old headquarters was. I can't seem to enter the elevator. That's weird. I won't say it's incoherence, but the fact that the envoy personality is intact says otherwise. Seems like something else is changing it. Your spike even reported that resources got removed. You might be out of luck on this one. So that thing that keeps popping up at the bottom, that's me accidentally hitting Q instead of W because I can't feel what button I'm hitting. Which is why I don't usually use WASD anymore. Actually, wait. If this is using WASD, then I can just use the Azeron. Yeah, that's fine. That's better.
Oh, there we go. That's what it's there for.
Hold on, I'm gonna go back outside. Can't scan that. Cashier. Examine. Recollection. The attendant is paralyzed by my appearance. I sense the glow of recording communication.
Hello?
Hello. Good morning. I'll get an espresso macchiato. What do you want, Akazet? Akazet?
Akazet? That Akazet? Wow, it's so cool to meet you. Do you eat food?
Of course she does. Why don't you take a look at the menu, Akazet? Recurring scenery. This is their menu? Incredible. It's almost completely illegible. See orange, maybe a citric drink. Bright
You
Cousins.
see orange?
It's a Rorschach. I see two bears high-fiving. The Bright Cousins are so replete with citric acids that they produce little drinks with them. Is that not paradise? I struck my mouth to construct taste bud equivalencies. It's been so long.
I see a giant Hamtaro.
Order orange coffee.
I will have an orange. Oh yeah, okay. Espresso macchiato and an orange coffee. That'll be $5 billion.
I got you covered. They exchange payment. The attendant leaves to begin production of the beverages. Oh man, this
Thanks, you too.
is happening like in real time. I'm not controlling the flow of.
It will something.
Pretty good, right?
It will do.
Great, let's head down to the office. I heard you had some news about the call.
Oh my god. I cannot make out those words.
Oh yes, but let us talk of it in private. So nothing new here.
Get the stream full screen as a backup source of text.
Is there a way for the game to be saved? Mind spike data management. Import? Export? You can export a save file. Oh. Okay. It created an actual file, like, in my computer. No, that makes sense. Incomplete set. Glimmering spires mark their cities all formed of dead metal and glass, so tall, taller than the tallest Valk. But they stand quietly. One day they'll breathe, and our lost cousins will share in knowledge.
Ooh, floaty thing.
Their waters. Their vast inner void are stilted shore. The end. Our dull vessel. Spatial thought form. Step to the side. Oh shit.
That side goes on and on.
Space is big. Quick AFK.
Okay.
Okay. We'll check out their waters.
Them's waters, all right.
Spatial thoughts are on low dimensional, explicit purpose recollection. Dead vessels sat aside our spire. Cousins found us. Our cousins found us quickly. Stilted shore? Stage for our three-eyed performance.
Three-eyed. Three-eyed has an underlining, like it might have more context.
Time period. Controls around the eyes of Velzy. Religious implication.
Huh. Okay, just more questions then.
Yep. Arrow keys. The embassy.
Another portal?
Unprocessable entity, non-renderable. So we can't do shit here, is what I'm reading from that. Did I try the ship?
This doesn't look like any battleship I've ever seen. It's like if MC Escher and HR Giger had a collab.
Little bit. The funny little room. Experiential thought form.
Whoa, no, it's a Bill Wirtz video.
The interviewer steps inside and sits across from me. All this study, and still I can barely tell them apart. I met this one? What was her name? Sorry for the wait. We had to swap out storage on the camera after that last one. You know about cameras, right?
I'm waiting for this.
They're your little lightning boxes for memories, yes?
You could call them that. You don't mind if we record this, do you? Do I mind? Oh, I understand what's happening now. We're doing this from Purple's perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Damation, will you hold conflict? Oh no, I'm doing the same.
The interviewer
Keep my
erects
voices apart.
a tri-legged device formed of dead metal and glass. stares at me with its funny little eyeball. So to get us started off here, tell us about yourself.
Of course, my friend. I am Akizech Kyujoxi.
And Kyo is like cast.
But you may call me Akizet. In my time back home, before I emerged from my larval form, I was a surface runner. I met with many other cave cities during our corru revolution. It started from my region, and so I, among other volunteers, carried our findings to our distant kin. That is why I was selected to meet with you. Like most of the others, it was a diplomatic role. Of course, I eventually was fatally wounded on the surface. It was very dangerous, you see. I'm dead, and so followed my emergence. I could speak for winks on what followed.
Time period. Numerous was in gazes.
But you see, that and my growing interest in the call was why I was chosen for this. Does that suffice?
It does. Thank you. So, your tech, corru, we are still gathering information on. I know you're not exactly an engineer, so, can you give me some basic explanations, like how you build it and use it? We got a lot of answers here, we're just trying to reach a consensus. What an awful question to ask me. I cannot contain my confusion, my receptors curl out of a sort of unease. I cannot blame this bright cousin, she can't understand. Did I say something wrong? What? Math. Could they have deciphered our receptor movements already?
No. Your question, it is wrong. We do not build it. It is grown and taught.
Our analyses say it's entirely metal, non-organic. Your people are so fond of metaphors from what's been recorded anyway, I just want to clarify. Is it alive, like a living species, like you or me? You mentioned this, Kavik mentioned this. Though Kavik's way of speaking especially made it seem like it was just a language barrier. Will you really grow it and teach it like teaching a child? Is it some sort of symbiosis? I am quiet for longer than I should be, I think. How could I possibly explain?
Yes, no,
I see her recognize my confusion, but make no effort to alleviate it. Fine.
It is alive. It is grown. It is symbiosis. I must be straightforward with you, my friend. I cannot explain it in your language effectively, and I do not have the expertise of an engineer. You will receive no fruitful answers from me. But I can say that it is not like teaching a child. The spheres it forms soften their walls for our receptors and receive of our thought. That is how corru is operated, and how our engineers do their teaching.
I see. I see your face contort into a smile, but it's different. Sorry for pressing you. We've been asking everyone. You mean the thoughts of non-engineers is valuable. Help us get a bigger picture of your society, whole caste system. Can you tell me why the Obesk have come to Earth?
Have you not already learned this from the prior envoys?
Yeah, it's just a script. We're asking everybody. It's not just about the exact reason. We really just want to understand what you think.
I see. We have sought life for so long. I recall talks of search even in my youth.
One sec.
And we have had the means to reach other planets for just as long. But it is a prohibitive method. We could not simply visit every planet we liked. We needed a clear sign, and your planet gave it to us.
And that would be the call, right?
Yes, yes, yes! So you already have learned of it.
We had a really long chat about it with one of your engineers just earlier.
Kavik?
Who, Oh yeah, that's the one. He's very friendly. And distinctly unqualified to speak of the call under these circumstances. I cannot imagine what fantasies he spouted to our cousins. Okay, this is me just trying to piece together the information we have. We pulled a corru cyst out of a shipwreck. Underwater, it sounded like. And we're...
Like an alien shipwreck?
Yeah. Hang on, my cats are trying to kill each other. And now the dog is trying to referee. It's very awkward. I never got that. Like, the dog loves to annoy both cats, but the cats start play fighting and she runs in and, like, everybody stops and then she leaves.
Huh.
So yeah, alien shipwreck in the far future. We did some neuromancy stuff, and now we're reliving memories of the person who made the memories in the cyst.
Yeah, it was their cyst. So they were storing everything in it as they were doing it?
I guess. What are your thoughts about the call, basic aside?
Yes, it is a bizarre paradox. So bizarre that it is the reason I now sit with you, my bright cousin. If not for the call, we may never have found your home. But the call could not have happened without us being in your home already. Not one of our theories has held against scrutiny.
Not one. Havoc had plenty of theories. I suppressed my laughter through direct internal controls. It would be unseemly to paint him in a negative light upon my first contact.
Kavik is brilliant, but until we have evidence, they are simply theories. Finding the source will be the only way to truly understand what is happening.
What does Bright Cousin mean? Some of your people have been calling us that. Is it a nickname?
Nickname. Estimation, short name, or endearing made-up name. Yes, you could call it this. You see, our larval lives are lived in bodies like yours. Almost exactly like yours. The similarities are baffling.
We've heard that sentiment a few times. Your larval forms are bipedal.
Yes, but so much more than that is the same. I truly cannot understate this. We have your faces, your arms, your legs. Only our faces do not move as much. It is as if Obesk are mirrored here on this bright world, only missing our receptors and certain armors upon our skin. And so you are our cousins, our bright cousins. We are undoubtedly of the same family. Why or how is beyond our understanding for now. But I believe the similarity and the call coming from your world is no coincidence.
See, I don't think we've had it explained that way before. Hearing how your people speak, the general consensus was that it was some kind of metaphor. Metaphor meaning,
I know metaphors, my friend.
oh, thank God. Why did your people wait 7 years?
No, 7 years is roughly the equivalent to 3 eyes.
Oh yeah, religious implication denoting a time period. So if we do the math, 1 eye, 7 divided by 3. Ugh.
Yeah. That is a choice made by the initiative leaders. I believe the intent was to focus all efforts on researching the call first. But with how quickly our spire was noticed, we had to shift focus to deciphering your language and cultures to open contact.
The interviewer's facial muscles contort in unfamiliar ways. Should I contort mine in the same way? Math. The physical language of our bright cousins is incomprehensible. In 7 years, your people grew to understand all of our cultures and languages. I laugh. My voice is so loud in the small room. The cousin mimics my laughter. Maybe she understands.
It is an ongoing work. Your species has walked so many diverging paths, but we learned enough to speak with you.
So, now that you're here and we've opened communications, what will you do?
We have several initiatives. They broadly concern sharing information, exchanging of resources, and of course, locating the call, which I am a part of. I'm excited for what our peoples will do for one another.
I actually read what our peoples will do to one another.
Oh my.
Because dyslexia kicked in and like the DO and the FO switched, but not entirely.
Well, that's for the fanfic to decide.
But also, I cannot rest until I have my answers, you see?
Oh, you'll find that we're alike in that way. Every human loves a good mystery.
Oh yes, we have noticed. Your many attempts to investigate our spire were very entertaining. So many of us wanted to say hello to your creations. But we were not prepared.
What can you tell us about the call? Oh, you know what? I just realized that this human being has one eyeball. Now, either that's like these aren't humans, or from the perspective of this obesque being, they can't perceive our faces. Like how like the human eye will try to do like recognize the shape and features of a human face and other things. Maybe they're doing that to us, so we get the one eye.
Yeah, I think that's probably what it is. They only have their own facial recognition to go off of, and it's very different.
Autism Simulator 2024.
Yeah. Oh, I was thinking that earlier when she was thinking like in her own head, like I've been quiet for too long, right? Or something like that.
Yeah, no, I get that. We know the basic from our chat was Kavik and a few of your series. In your own words, what do you know? This pattern in your questioning is so strange. We already know this, but we'll ask you anyway.
Well?
How many of their years is 13 eyes?
Wait.
Estimation 30. "30 of your years ago, the wailing across our dull communications began. Much of that time was spent simply locating its origin. And while I was not yet involved, I know that it was excessively costly. So many gates created so many blemishes outside the air's border. So much time passed that the call grew weak, an echo of what it used to be, all while our efforts ate away resources.
Our councils began to demand that our efforts be slowed. And then your home was found 7 years ago, and even though we are here now, the source seems no closer.
My cousin glances at her memory box. Did I say too much? Her face contorts again, the same way. What do you mean by it seems no closer? You said it's here, right? You located the source.
No. Dull signals are...
Suggestion. Fuzzy is a suitable descriptor, comparable to a fuzzy within ranges.
They are in many places at once, you see. This is how we heard it all the way from our home. We know it is here. We know it is likely in your southern hemisphere, but little else. And it has grown quiet. I know we will need your help.
Her face contorts again in a new way. I know that one. It is smiling. Delightful. I shift mine similarly. Frankly, I don't think that'll be a problem. Your people have been so cooperative and friendly that... well, let's call it optimistic, but our world is working together. Could it be the start of something incredible?
We share that feeling, my bright cousin.
That's the script.
We are done.
Yep, that's all for now. We'll be in touch, Akaza. Thanks so much for coming to meet us.
Of course, this is only the beginning, my friend.
Notice, memory string terminated. Advice and recollection. You know, you kind of a long shot, but we could probably get a little extra here. You keep the render running past the end of the stream, maybe we could talk to Akazet. Or at least this version. That's all for now. I feel so weird. Suddenly. Oh, is that what they look like?
Ooh, weird.
What is this? Where? What the fuck is that? That's not what Akazet looked like. Oh.
Ah.
A rabid feeling of hunger overtakes me. I am dying. I am awoken. I am an echo. I feel your eyes. You're looking at me. And you are not me. I know you are not me. In my thoughts? How dare you? Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. I suppose it's only a matter of time. I recorded for a reason. Are you a child of mine, perhaps a student? I have my name grown renowned back home. Child? Student? What are you talking about? Wait, who are you talking to? Why isn't your mouth... I need to get the fuck out of here.
You cannot. This is all there is for us. Sit or you will destroy this.
This oblivious thought form will poison the space. Please wait a moment, observer. I must calm. What do you mean?
Listen to me. What is your name? Where are you from? What language are you speaking right now? Do you know these things? You do not, do you? We are a dream, a memory.
I feel as though it is starting to understand. What a pity it is they're not lucid. It can hear this. So can the thought form, so the thought form rejects my explanation. It stands and runs for the door, which does not exist. The room's integrity is shattered. What? The walls of her thought form crumble under our lucidity, and she is gone. Do not weep for it, observer. It will grow back. But I am still here in this small room. With you. I grow anxious. Yes, because you can feel my thoughts. It's not pleasant.
I will speak instead. Yes, this is better. Who are you?
Uh, I am an interloper. This is the worst thing anyone could say ever.
Fascinating. So interlopers are no longer just a theory? And, oh yes, I see. This is not a copy, is it? You are an interloper and you have accessed my personal device? That does not bode well for me, does it? Am I...
I know I said to keep quiet while you do your thing, but I'm seeing some really weird activity. Are you changing shit right now?
Oh.
Oh, it's that flowy face again.
A strange dread grips me. Is that you? Do you seek to end a recollection? No, I see you. But I do not see it. I can feel its claws biting into me. What is happening? Tell them about the meteorite.
What? An echo of an echo. No, I am simply beyond incoherence. This is sabotage. This is not real.
Claw pierces the membranes at the edges of my thought form. I feel something torn from me. Interloper, this is wrong. This is sabotage. You are not doing this, are you? You need... Thought form modified. Resources removed. Error. Memory incoherence at maximum. Unable to render. Okay. That wasn't you. That's what let you in. I don't know what that is. It could definitely change things because it actually just destroyed this section. So it's gone. So we, thought form activity detected in the vessel. We may be on a clock here. I don't get it. I would have let you in just to let it end the deleting stuff after.
Oh, dull vessel was that thing up in the space.
Yeah, let's go down real quick. Just I'll go back in there. No coherent data. Unable to render. Well, that's neat. Figures we finally get a compatible core assist with some real data and it has something destroying it. I've got questions. Who is Akazet? She's probably one of the better documented early OBS contacts. The story goes she led a team investigating the thing that led the OBS cure. And then I kept doing these interviews where she talked at links about it and didn't get the call. And they all went missing a few years after first contact. Spooky shit. And saying that this course has managed to survive that long. Interesting. Who is Gordon? Good question. He's clearly an FBX agent. That's the wrong letter. Federal Bureau of
What?
Like, all my monitors went dead there for a second.
Oh, it's back. Okay.
Yeah. Did the screen go black for you too?
Yeah. That's weird. And now it's frozen. Or just going really slow.
Hold on.
Oh, it's just doing that in Discord. The stream is okay. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, my computer is dying, apparently. I'll have to get back to you on this. Maybe we can snag a last name, it'll be easier. Good luck. Why do I hear music? sometimes. You're hearing music? Makes sense. Some of the mind spike contractors I work with say a similar stuff when I try to connect corru.observer devices. It's inherited contact from the sets, vague feelings that can't be translated into words. Your brain is reading it in a way that makes sense to you. That's my best idea. It's okay. Good enough. What's our next move? Well, your spike reported activity in a dull vessel SOT form. Why not check that out?
Makes sense.
That was up here, right?
Yeah, and then up in the space.
This one, right? Yeah, our dull vessel. Right.
Oh, Clippy's there.
Glazica. Recollection. Container. Processed metals easily accessible. That container looks familiar. Yellow pilot cyst. Incoherence detected. The great mind of my vessel.
Hello. Interloper.
Hi.
Change. Location.
No. Not right now.
Understood. My Glazica.
Translation failed. Cause no equivalent internal meaning. No relevant inherited context. Romanization successful.
Well, at least they could Romanize it.
I guess this is a long conversation with yourself.
Hello, Akizich. It is so exciting to see you again. Your surface walking grows longer each time.
Oh yes, I have been indulging the cousin's method of transport. Work continues well ahead of the initiative's projections. What is the status of our vessel?
Consumption is paused for all activities except maintenance. Our pilot has left us in a stable orbit. Fuel reserves are acceptable.
I see. Thank you, my Glazica.
Still no translation.
What have you been doing in my absence?
Mostly maintenance, however the pilot cyst refuses to sleep, so I've been staying awake. To pass the time, we've been playing little games with the containers while you were gone.
Really? Did you make something yourselves?
No, it is only a game of parasites. As you can see, I am currently winning.
Well done. We should play soon. Hello, interloper.
How are you, Lucid?
Velzy. Instructed.
Who?
Secrecy. Instructed. Soon. Meet.
Change location.
Altering.
Thought form activity detected. Bell vessel.
Now. Ocean.
Thank you.
Oh. Now we're here. Okay.
Also, the stage for our three-eyed performance. I guess it's the 7 years finding the call. Blah blah blah.
That makes sense.
Wait, that's the vessel. Why did it send me back here?
It's just where the vessel moved to. So I guess it can move somewhere else as well.
Dive? Yeah, we found something. The depths. Let me go back through. I didn't. Examine it. Why are you here? No left and right.
Under the sea. Under the sea. This is reminding me of those Sea of Thieves quests where you have to swim impossibly underwater.
Yeah. I hit the bottom.
Blah, 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 blah. Is this all a web page?
Yeah.
Like you're scrolling that when you're scrolling down, you're scrolling down basically a web page?
Yeah.
Wow. Huh. corru.observer /local/depths. How about that?
Is there nothing here?
Okay.
Hey Alex, we're here. The website is the game.
The heads are off today.
Yeah, the heads were in the way. Okay. If I wait here, will the vessel? No, the vessel is gonna sit there. Maybe it might go down further than I think. I went to the bottom of the web page. This is corru.observer.
Is it that deep web?
You can really tell this was a long time ago. Jeez, look how small their island is. What's Velzy? It's roughly their word for God. More to it than that, but I assume you're talking about Z Velzy. Like the one the pilot sis was talking about. I noticed that when it mentioned that name, it didn't have any context. Like it was separated from its meaning for some reason. Not sure what's up with that. Pretty sure it had an encounter with that face you're seeing. Yeah, maybe its thought form got messed up by incoherence and thinks it's God. Weird. What is that smiling face I keep saying? Not seeing anything in the logs here unless you mean the little assistant dude in the hub. I think it was what helped me in. Oh, so it looks like a smiling face to you? Maybe my malware theory has some weight after all. Sure, I have no idea what that rogue friend of ours is. Pretty sure it's calling itself Velzy. Really not what the pilots just said. Concerning. What is a call? It's an important part of human history, human obelisk history that gets overlooked a lot. Probably the reason they were able to find the Earth was because someone was sending a signal and their tech picked up. They were trying to figure out what it was for a little while after first contact and were pretty verbal about it. And then they just stopped talking about it. And all that shit happened. And I really saw where it all went wrong. Maybe this course is to finally shed some light. Okay, we're gonna... Nice, slow descent.
Let's see. Go ahead.
I didn't really have anything.
Oh, okay. See, Alex says short on disposable income because of the gaming PC, but at least the indie game team is going strong while the AAA industry is setting itself on fire. All the big players screwed up in different ways. Good to see obscure and unknown devs thrive. Yeah, we'll always have the indie games.
Yep.
At the very least. Needs to get back to washing the dishes. We'll be lurking. Thanks for showcasing this weird and interesting title. The gaming market needs more unmarketable yet cool titles. Yeah, and this is just on a webpage, so
Yeah.
no money is involved.
So if you're just joining us and you're wondering why I sound like shit, it's because I'm using a PS5 controller as a microphone, as I've switched to Linux as my computer seems to be dying. It wasn't why I switched to Linux, but Linux sure does seem to make the dying a bit more apparent. I think I need a new motherboard on top of a new monitor. On top of some pretty useful assistive tech that I just found out is going to cost an arm and a leg. I actually have a GoFundMe for that. It's on our Twitter, or I guess our x.com/Team Retrofox. You don't gotta, but we could spread it around. That'd be cool. Should help me. I shouldn't. Yeah. It basically will allow me to control the mouse and some other stuff via some sort of tongue sensor thing. All the previews and reviews I've seen of it look pretty damn cool. And I'm losing control of my left hand.
Well, here we go.
Something like that might be pretty useful. Did we just hit a spectrograph?
I guess the website is like loading as you hit the bottom, as some websites do.
Yeah, we'll just keep it going like this, I guess. Oh, I thought that was a hallway.
But we're getting missing information. Ooh. Right.
Unprocessable thought form. Unusual signature. Non-standard format implies spatial thought form. Executing render. Interloper.
What did I get?
Interloper. Your curiosity will kill you. You are not prepared.
I knew you'd do it. I knew you'd do it. What do you mean?
I know what you want. I will help you restore this corru to health. Enable communications. You will receive everything you want.
Who are you?
Not forgive me for this.
Warning, data overload. Safeguards active. Critical error. Couldn't see. A sharp pain pierces your skull. Your mind spike recoils from the core assist.
Oh, you're back in the world.
Attention, emergency ejection complete. Analysis, minimal connector damage, minor neural impact. Are you alright? Ah, shit. Ma frantically pulls the wires out of a smoky processor room. Smells like fried electronics. Jesus Christ. That spike just saved your life, dude. I mean, it didn't sound like that thing was trying to kill you, but damn, just look at this. I'm gonna have to limit the signal splitter in case that happens again. What now? Well, obviously you gotta repair this thing. We can learn so much. I've never been able to maintain corru-assistic tech, let alone fix it. Imagine what we could do with that sort of find. Maybe they finally let me move out of the basement. But according to the fun friend thing, we need some metal to give to the column, which apparently feed the corru. And I'm pretty sure that container is... we have is one of the same ones on after that ship. There probably has something we can use. Not really sure how to open it short of destroying it. Do me a favor, reconnect and ask our fun friend about that. Maybe we'll have a suggestion. What about the entity that kicked me out? I didn't mean to be so flippant about that, sorry. You heard it. It doesn't want to kill you. In fact, it's relying on us to survive. It does seem like wow, words are hard. It does seem to want to survive. I think it just didn't have any other way to get you out of that thought space. Which I guess it's just gonna be holding on. Which I guess it's just gonna be holding as leverage for now. But don't worry about it. You got me watching over the off. If something like that happens again, I'll make sure you're fine. Alright.
Well, you didn't catch it the first time.
Just save. Where were these things found? They found this stuff in a wreck along the ocean floor near New Zealand. And by near, I mean 1,000 miles off the southeast coast. You know, in that big spot on the planet where there's literally nothing.
Nothing, and then New Zealand. Yep.
Yeah. It's just that it was found so far out from anything else. Like, New Zealand is just the closest point of reference I figure you'd recognize. They think it had drifted for a pretty far distance. The estimates say it's probably been down there 20, 30 years. What is corus fuel? In some interviews, they always said it's something they grow. Most theories are that it's some sort of metallic-based fungus. Going off what Fun Friend said, it seems like they can use a bunch of different metals. Yeah, we don't know how that works. This is a dendritic cyst. The dendritic cyst has a rigid outer shell. No way to connect to it. Guess I'm going back in. Reconnecting.
Hello again, interloper. I hope you have eaten well. We sure haven't. I've forgotten what not being hungry feels like.
What does advanced log do? I don't want to accidentally do something. Advanced log system component alert. Current mind spike log procession concluded. Static environment sustained. Log state will advance on next visit. Utilize act advance to immediately proceed to next state. Okay. I gotta ask you questions.
Hello, interloper.
We have a container from Akazet's ship. We think it holds usable metal, but we don't know how to open it.
Oh, that is so lucky. Yes, you should be able to use that. However, without a glassica, you will not be able to open it. Not safely, anyway. Small containers are very strong and will respond violently to trauma if you try to open them with a blunt instrument. But if you can find something to kill it instantly, a puncturing tool, just aim for its base and it will perish. Yes, that should work.
Am I really gonna have to requisition a handgun or something? Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm gonna see what I can find. Maybe we can get something safer.
Did you need anything else?
You noticed anything strange? I think there's someone else here making changes.
You are the only connected entity. I assumed that the changes I felt were your doing. How strange! Wow! Wow! What horrific dread you have inspired in me! Thank you for reporting something I almost certainly can do nothing about!
Tech support everywhere feels that one.
Resource management is currently occupying all of my faculties.
Same.
Until it got too real.
Until you have fed the cause, please try to limit the damage. Please try to limit the damage this other person inflicts. Then I will be able to help.
Hey, why are there more gates?
I'm glad you noticed. I've been reconstructing connections as you engage with these places. My space here was in terrible disrepair, so most connections were shattered. And I am far too occupied to locate each individual recollection. So I'm using you for this. Thank you for the help.
I need to go.
Okay, I'll be here.
About this fun friends thing. It's oddly friendly despite knowing what we are. Yeah, it seemed weirdly friendly to me too. Could just be how it was designed, like little assistant dude. Maybe it can't kick us out unless since the oscillator got dissociated. Either way, if I was starting at the bottom of the ocean, I wouldn't pay him to save me. Maybe I won't care until we give it fuel. You know what, just to be safe, I suggest finding everything we can in here before we help it out properly. Be our only chance.
It's too bad we can't talk to. It's too bad the off layer is basically dead, so now I can't do the ooh voice anymore.
Yeah. What's up with these gates? Well, they're connector stop forms, roughly speaking, nothing special. Seems like the gate specification is sort of ornate. Maybe it has some sort of cultural meaning, since they call their interstellar wormholes or whatever gates do. If this thing was intended to store memories, it doesn't make no sense, otherwise it'd be a jumbled mess. Can I hop out of it? Yeah, eject. Nope, that was the wrong eject.
That was like, I guess, like exit to main menu instead of exit to desktop.
Yeah. Okay, we're good.
What a shame the embassy is incoherent. I like that place. Once the fuel situation is resolved, maybe I can fix it.
Maybe, I don't know where to go right now.
There was an eject. I think maybe you might need to eject. So I just need to kill that thing somehow.
I don't have a sharp object with which to kill it. This is just goop. I'm just gonna clear out these extra questions. Who are you? Ha! Alright, but seriously? What is corru? Interesting time to ask after you stuck your brain in there, but here you go. The supercell organism. Beyond the supercell organism buzzword soup, what it really is in the big picture is still unknown. I read every transcript of every Obesk interview ever, and they never seemed to really mention its origin or how they got their symbiosis with it. Like, if the larval Obesk really do look almost exactly like us, then they shift into chlorocystic bodies, where does that put us? I don't know if you can go crazy thinking about this stuff long enough. No time for waxing philosophical. What are chlorocysts? Obesk tech. Because the organism tends to ball up and form a hard outer wall, it's why chlorocystic things are usually spherical. Like, how they form their bodies like Obeskies. If you know what spherical chlorocysts are, they tend to be storage or computational devices. Why me? Are you that unhappy that you get to be the first person to ever connect to a personal chlorocyst? A lot of our minds may contract with them now service slightly due to that big disaster update. I can't even imagine what minds I was thinking. The traffic's been so bad. You're the only psycho I know who never updates stuff, so I figured you'd still be up for it. Ah, the Tesla problem. Over-the-air updates screwed everybody. Alright, so he'll let us know. He'll let us know when, oh, this must be the Kickstarter people.
Oh, fund friend. I see.
And, merchandise. Get the soundtrack. Additional credits. The license. grab it for personal use. So,
Okay, well,
Dot, how did you come across all this? Because I only heard about it from you. Don't remember what you think it was on co-host? I remember co-host. It tried. Hi.
Hello again.
Oh, it was the same thing.
Hello, interloper.
Oh, okay.
Let's go
It
back.
says moth is glowing now.
What's up, buddy? I got questions. I've got answers. Why am I able to connect to this? In case you forgot, you definitely installed the FBX patch I gave you. I expect you usually can't just do this. Apparently, courses give off and receive almost identical signals to nervous slots. Pretty incredible coincidence. Honestly, a miracle it works at all. Science, if it all goes over my head, you'd have to ask someone in the dev department. Why can I understand the thoughts? Well, you're dealing with raw thought. The chorus isn't literally thinking the words you're receiving from it. Your brain is just interpreting the concepts that it's outputting in a way you understand. Cool. What's our next move? We just wait. Okay. So, I'm gonna go
okay.
back to the city. Maybe the elevator opened up. Was this here last time? Yeah, these grand icons of their control. Oh, wait, I know what we have to do. I just read it. Here's the exit portal. Taking its sweet damn time is what it's doing. Turn the hub. Yeah, advanced log. Still starving.
Still starving. Ha 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 ha.
Moss holds up a jingling plastic container filled with small copper tubes, cut to a very short length. It's set on the table, the fractaline cyst removed to make space. Since I'm pretty sure this one is dead, I'm just gonna... it gets dumped in a biohazard bin. And... Moth raises and leaves a cylindrical gun near the dendritic cyst. My request for a gun obviously stirred R&D, because obviously. After I explained it was to kill Chorus's container, they said they had just the thing, and apparently this is some kind of cattle killing gun that they repurposed to decommission cystic tech. No projectile, it just propels out a short spike at high speeds, which is a projectile. I think it uses some kind of electromagnetic propulsion or something. Anyway, I know what you're thinking.
It's a
Why go?
railgun, okay.
Simple. I completely forgot to cancel the copper order, so we got both of them. So we can either go either route here. We'd use the copper or kill the container, and use the process metals. Personally, I go with the copper because I don't know what the container will do. Yeah, you're in the hot seat. That's your call. Okay, so we can kill it and then use proper OBS metals to fuel it, or we can give it a copper, which is close enough.
Yeah.
Then I have to kill a container. Usually I don't really worry about the thoughts and feelings of a container, but
I mean, on the one hand, the fun friends didn't really seem to care. Like, they would be just happy with the copper. They also didn't seem to care about killing the container either. Like, that doesn't seem to be a big deal to them.
yeah, it's a container.
So, I don't know.
I'm gonna...
Either way, I guess.
Captive bolt pistol, 2052 GET model, illegal modification detected. You grasp the cattle gun, aim it, and experimentally pull the trigger. Spike ejected from the tip. It resets. Alright, let's kill this thing. Never do to say it like a psycho dude. Move the cyst out of the way. You maneuver your mind spike and extend its utility claws to clasp around the cyst. The glass of its skin yields slightly and permits a good grasp. And you pull. Though it has a magnetic attraction to its position of the claw and is easily removed. Don't grip it too hard. You fetch the core cystic container, flip it upside down. The tendrils kind of wiggle. So if if you hit the base of it, it'll instantly die. And if you don't, it'll, what did it say again? Respond violently to trauma? That couldn't be that bad, it's not that big, and your stewed is pretty thick. But, if you have to throw it, don't throw it towards my machines. Or at me. You angle the cattle gun. If you grab the weapon, just, feeling. Junk. It melts. You drop the entire thing in the column's cavity before it collapses. There's a glimmer of gold-colored metal that disappears in the sludgified container. Wow. Quick thinking there. It could have been really messy if it doesn't melt it everywhere. And hazardous. Not as bad as I thought it would be. How about you reconnect? And now, I have a plastic box. Interloper.
Interloper, great gaze! You have done it! The column is working! Come, talk with me for a moment. Hello, Interloper.
Is the starvation problem solved?
Yes! Interloper, you have exceeded my expectations. Recovery will be slow, but it can begin. Oh, but where to begin? I know, you are here for information, correct? I will repair the embassy. There is much to learn there. And while you are there, I will start repairs of the syst's core components. They will take longer. Is that action plan to your liking?
The way I heard it, we never got a good look at the inside of the original embassy before it collapsed way back. Then they built that shorter one that's still up today right on top of it before anyone could figure out what happened. It actually could be the perfect thing to look at first. Sounds good. Do it.
Very well. A confession. I started before I asked. and I already have found issues. Although the Embassy's spatial memories can be fixed and the events seem to be intact, visual memory of its people was not salvageable. But within my backups of vital knowledge, I found cached versions of some people's network signatures. So, I replaced their appearances with those, how they presented themselves on the collective, and what varied forms they chose to take. Some of them were furries. Now go. I have work to do.
Is there anything I can help us?
Fascinating question, Interloper. There is a troublesome entity preventing critical repairs from within the uncosm.
Implies non-world.
I need you to go into the uncosm and delete it. So I will... Oh, that is right. Given that the off layer was destroyed, just as I'm unable to prevent you from connecting, I am not able to generate the signature for you either. That is why you've been unable to change anything, if you were wondering. However, I will grant you a proxy thought form once you reach the troublesome creature's lair. It will respond to your direction and is capable of deletion.
How do I get there?
Your rogue thought form friend tore a hole in the depths.
Oh, you know how to get there.
Given that the depths have always lived on the edge of incoherence, it is impossible for me to fix in any meaningful way. So it is still open. Find your way there the same way you got there the first time. However you did it, then locate your quarry.
What is it?
It is usually completely inaccessible. The uncosm is beneath this layer of coherence. An ocean of decaying or dissociated thought forms. For them to eventually be reformed into new ones as needed. However, malicious, incoherent thought forms also hide in the uncosm. Like your rogue friend. They create their own pockets of sanity and grow slowly. Eventually breaching the surface of sanity. Usually intending on usurping the cyst entirely. Vile creatures! A once starving cyst like this is doomed to have dozens of them. So, if you help me rid of them as soon as I find them, that will be very helpful.
Okay, how do I use the proxy?
Interloper, I have no idea how to put this in a way you understand, but basically you...
Attempting thought reformation. Proxy thought form follows primary mode of direction. Usual controller replaced with a disruption pulse. Direct proxy over marked targets and pulse to disrupt them. Disruption will disperse the incoherent thought forms. Avoid incoherence, it will gradually destroy the proxy. Assistance available if required. Enable reduced intensity within system menu.
If it sounds complex, it is not. Just go try it. I can make more proxies. Just in case you manage to fumble it into the abyss somehow.
Okay, thanks.
Did you need anything else? Okay, I'll be here.
You know, I'm gonna call it here. We're only half an hour out from our usual time. I'm just gonna see who's on for a raid, and I guess you're gonna see it too. So, welcome to behind the scenes. You know what? We'll raid Duper. They're playing another Crab's Treasure. Oh, we're gonna have some streamception here. Cool. Now I can hit this, which isn't working. Of course it isn't. Thanks everyone for hanging out with us tonight. Thank you, Doc, for recommending this. I'm actually really enjoying it. And once I get the computer in a more stable state, we'll definitely do some more with it. Best thanks to all those subscribers, past and present, scrolling on screen now. Couldn't do this without your support. If you'd like to support the channel, consider a donation via !tip in chat or by subscribing to our Twitch channel. It all goes to replacing parts that break, apparently. I also have a Storm.com wish list if you want to do it that way. Sunday, Rowlga, what you doing? Rowlga is gonna GeoGuess her on the weekend because for some reason the audio from Discord isn't coming here this way. Whatever. Everything's broken. We'll see you Sunday. Have a good night, everybody.